I intentionally came up on social media on this date or day to condemn the Abragadarian judgment. I call it Abragadarian judgment issued by a certain magistrate in Anambra State as against Akwa Okuko Tiwara Aki. As you all know, I'm not a fan of native doctors and I don't advertise for them. I've never done that before and I don't think I will ever do so. But hence it has to do with judgment, equity and justice. There I stick to. Before you see me, I started making videos condemning the total detention, the illegal detention and judgment, or not even judgment anyway, because Akwa was never kept in custody. Members of Udogachi or Ndiakodo have no right whatsoever to arrest a certain individual, detain the person in their own custody until a certain date or day, and they produce him in court and just issued a certain kangaroo judgment against the innocent young man. This is madness, for crying out loud. This is not a judicial system we all had wished our country. Now, when Akwa was arrested, hear me and hear me clearly. I was waiting to see if, or upon the tests they must have conducted in his shrine, to see if there are any proven thing that is related to human blood or related to anything human sacrifice. It took them a process of a year, and I believe this guy only appeared in court for about 3 or 4 times. The next thing we heard is that he has been sentenced to 11 months imprisonment, and not even from the day of detention, because if the magistrate had pronounced that the jail times starts counting from the day of detention, it would have been a different thing also altogether. Possibly they would have gone for appeal differently to argue only if this person should be an ex-convict or not. But far from that, members of Udogachi can now detain somebody on any case that is politically motivated. But I want to ask Professor Charles Soludo, there are other places you needed to do perfect. In Okija Shrine, they have human corpses there. They have human corpses in their shrines. In Okija Shrine, the evidences are on social media. Akunara Tugo is still moving about. Obiadada and so far and so on. There's another one who claims that he's a young chief. This is a young chief priest from that same Okija Shrine. You've not gone after these people who telecast these human corpses on social media. They are not matricians, neither do they have license to even own a private mortuary in their own communities or thereabout. And Professor Charles Soludo, you've not done anything against these people. There are evidences there. These people goes as far as claiming corpses. When anybody dies anywhere and they see that possibly the person was once threatened from their shrine, they will claim the corpse and human corpses will be transferred to them. Some of these families pays like 100 million, 200 million naira. I mean, they pay like 10 million, 5 million, 20 million naira just to have the authority to bury. Ask Akunara to go where he got the money he was spending recently before he had issues. Go and ask. That money was close to 100 million naira. How did he get that money? So when somebody dies and they see that they can defraud the family, they will come and say that it is their Okuko shrine that possibly took the person, unalived the person, and the corpse will be transferred to their shrine, or they will pay them huge amount of money. Some people, they charge them 20 million naira before they can allow you go bury your loved one. These things are happening live. So Professor Charles Soludo, you know the videos are there, evidences are there on social media where they show corpses in Okuko Shrine. And you've not been able to go there to arrest. Are you afraid of Okuko Shrine? Or is it that there are partial means they reach out to you? That I would like to know. What's the difference? Let me ask you guys. By the way, what's the difference between Ebuka Obi and Akwa Okuko Tiwara Aki? What is the far difference? The same way you cannot get Ebukobi with anything that is related to human blood, human sacrifice. Therefore, he's justified to move about, to go preach his gospel. If you fall victim, if you become his victim, that's left for you. That's the same thing Akwa Okuko is doing. If you can imprison Akwa because there's something they call Akwa Okite or thereabout, I don't believe in that is Okite. And his Okite does not exist. I kept saying it on or before now, that thing is fraud. Then does he have complainants? Does Akwa Okuko have one complainant who says he gave him Okite and Okite did not work? None of you were able to prove all this logic in the courts. The young man just fix up calabash and sell it to people. They pay him money. He himself does not even have assurance if that thing works. That's why he tells you that it is content. Akwa is a content creator. So why will you tell a content creator? Because he's carrying a calabash. Those things are costumes. So why jelling him if it is not politically motivated? At the same time, I blame him. I blame him. Because some of them don't agree here something. That's why when you see person in the contest for election, if you don't get money, go tell and say GCK. He started getting money. He got some money. He had the opportunity to motivate at least the Federal House of Representative member in his constituency. Make I tell you now, the more they add politics for what they do. Add small politics, anything, whether your business, so that's why Obi Kubana is adding politics to it. If he no go say him be city boy. Okay, they feel crumble in business, so they feel crumble and so here be. Now so this life be. Believe me, if Obi Kubana does not go to submit, the lawyer, EFCC, but we are one thing he can't even understand. So freedom, I am of the opinion of freedom of worship. Freedom of worship is an article of the conscience. So if you can go at this length to pull Akwa out because possibly it was politically motivated, or maybe certain persons influence, why can't you do it to man past man? You cannot do it because he has a make of. You cannot do it. That's why I tell people, I used to tell my younger ones, I used to tell my kindred people, my community, my local government, Zion Amasi from nowhere, hope it is because the opportunity Gejime elect Onyengo Opala. Now any bigger position, elect him. Count that sentiment, that same sentiment other people count, and they elect their own people. It is better you have somebody in power, not somebody who come and motivate you with money. Also, she wish any come one nala. So to the family of Akwa and his friends, you guys had the opportunity. Go and check anybody who wants to go far in his career. If any of your person is contesting for a higher position, nobody knows tomorrow. This thing. There is somebody who was once appointed by Governor Yesem, former governor of River State. Chief Barrister Yesem. What happened? While he was running for chairmanship, according to story, the man came from nowhere and saw him and said, "You don't have money to do this thing all alone." He gifted him a Sienna, either a bus that time. He gave him. So all those years, Wike did not reward him. The man must have spoken ill of Wike for not have remembered how he gifted him a bus. At some point, so he didn't remember. So the man, Wike did not reward him when he was a minister. Wike did not reward him all these years. It was on the second time of Wike remembered and now appointed him in his cabinet. Plant your seed politically. There is a way politics affect you in this country, whether you like it or not. If you like, listen. If you like, forget it. It is better you know one politician who started, when he started, be his friend. In days of accountability, he will be there for you. So Akwa, you had all this money. Akwa, you were able to gift people cars, but you never had one politician. You never had one single politician. If Akwa had his senator, if Akwa had supported his senator, use that your popularity for politics. I'm telling you. And don't always wait until they pay you. Don't always say, this politician will give me money before I do anything. When the chiefs are down, in the days of the Raconins will appear. If you can support one politician, you know we are no way, oh, he's joking or that about. Obi Kubana, Omongiani, we keep waiting for 47. Now, Gadimamote, you got to see her. If you say, I was in the police and what that table safe, or do I lose or okay? And my buggy story. Guinea as a wala, you will lose. Because he will influence the justice system. So if Akwa had supported his Federal House of Representative member, or go boss, those motto, those useless people, Soludo here, he wouldn't have survived it. So you get what I'm saying? So 9 pieces of Sienna could have done an artwork. Ozo Chuku David, Chineke Bokwagoku. I have to block you. You're a fool. Sorry, I had a call then. In this Nigeria, Oga, if Akwa had got like 3 out of the 3 senators representing his state, the 3 senators from his state, if Akwa had supported 2 like this out of the 3, even 1, Akwa wouldn't have been jailed unjustly. Akwa's conviction is politically or was politically motivated. Akwa's conviction is politically motivated, was politically motivated. The target was Akwa. Can you hear me now? So the judgment against Akwa was politically motivated. Over nothing, just to get at him, while the governor has power to still go after Okija Shrine. So he has power. He has power. Their target is just to convict. Why didn't you bring any tangible evidence that is Okite? That is Okite is a crime. How? Who told you? Okite is just a concept of calabash put together by Akwa Okuko Tiwara Aki to deceive Nigerians. Those who cannot, and they are not complaining because he doesn't have complainant as far as Okite is concerned. As far as Okite is concerned, Akwa does not have complainant. His complainant is Professor Charles Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, or the deputy governor, who considered that this calabash, this young man is selling because I'm a Christian. And so what? So if you can marginalize Akwa like this, or if you can fight that his belief like this, therefore, even if they divide this country today and make you president, you from Igbo extraction, so you will not allow your brothers to breathe. You will not allow freedom of worship. Is that what you're telling me as a governor? Governor for all. You're a governor. Igbo governor on the Dibia. Igbo governor on the pastor. Igbo governor everybody.
Before somebody, I don't know what our judiciary system has turned to. I cannot even fathom it. I can't even say it at all. Sometimes I will begin to imagine, because if to be a fair judge, it is simple. It is simple. Where are the evidences to this? So there is no way, there was no way the security agencies or the so-called Udogachi, how on earth do you know, all of you, I'm now giving you the secret, that Akwa was detained at the, what's it called, Udogachi's office till the day he was convicted yesterday. Who on earth will believe this thing? Akwa was not at the police custody. Are you aware? Akwa Okuko, Oyeze Jesus and AK Hit, they were never in any day detained at any police station. They were detained at Udogachi's office. So, is it members of Udogachi that carried out the investigations to this matter? So I begin to ask, because people don't understand. So his statement, the statement that they used or they took to court, who ascertained the statement from Akwa Okuko Tiwara Aki, members of Udogachi, a bunch of illiterates, who even authorized them. These are tools being used by the governor of the state to intimidate people, to bully people out of their right ways and thinking, just to perfect their enterprise. But let me block this Ume Davids. Chineke Bokwa that place. When I speak the truth, hence it has to do with church. If I speak the truth, some of you will say, "Na in support Ndioka." When I say the truth against the other side, over the other side, you begin to say a different thing. But it is my duty and in my custody, or on my right as a Nigerian, to condemn evil, not at your permission. Well, let me block this food. You don't need to be here. That's how you lose it. Maybe you've been here all this while, you've been learning good things from me. When I turn the steering the other way around to still do what I think I should do better, you begin to talk. You begin to talk. You begin to type out of points. So I'll block you. You won't have access to this page again. That's me. I want a society where our governors, our leaders will not descend so low. Don't be surprised that maybe one or two pastors or the pastor the governor no. The governor believe whether he can deal with this person, because he will one church member or thereabout. Finally, if you check, the same thing these native doctors are doing is the same thing the pastors are doing. They intimidate. The pastors are even, some of them are even worse. Take the custody of, take for example what happened in Ngopala, where they came, they ran to the governor. They know the truth. The truth in this heaven and earth. Before they met us, and they do money apple. Before the God of nature, who owns the universe, before the grave of their own ancestors, before the gods of their own land, before the waters they drink, before the four elements of this earth that beholds the capital authority of knowledge on earth, they know that that land belongs to my people. They know that the land that the government did not pay my people for that land, but they came with their biblical intimidation. They came with their sweet mouth. They even went as far as deceiving our traditional rulers. What a shock. In the eyes of man, they forcefully committed more atrocity, more than what Akwa has committed. But nobody will say it. Kevin, I'll block you if you comment again. I'll buy out of this page. Whether you follow me, whether you watch me, whether you don't watch me, it is not adding any value to me. You in particular. You are not adding any, just take it. Whether you are here, if you don't comment, I wouldn't even know you exist. I don't even know you exist. So in their conscience, they know that my people won a case in court. They know, even their lawyers know. Their so-called members knows. But they prefer intimidate. They were all over the social media. They were trying to shut our people up. They were lying. But time fades away lies. It is in nature. According to our people. You will see it happen. It may take time, but the skies will never take shift. Neither will the sun ever cease in their behalf. But everything will stand still. Until when the right thing will be observed. Go and take it to the bank, you'll cash it. So this is the way it is. Between them, between these people who came by force and lied, them and the government of Imo State and Akwa Okuko Tiwara Aki portion these people together. Who has committed more crime? It is them. Because Akwa's case, Akwa gives you choice before he defrauds you now. Before he sells that okite for you. Akwa did not come to you by force to collect your land. Hello. Yes. Hold on, I'll get to you now. So no crime. And what kiss you born mad over a lesser debt. Before the God of justice. Oh yeah, John Paul, your last moment on this page. I don't want to insult you. Also, Governor, blah blah blah. Tell me go to the mad. Okay. John Paul, I understand. I'm sorry. Thank you. Don't worry. Just delete the comments. Delete it. Okay. That's the teacher's mind. Let me delete it. Not for bad purposes, but just let me remove it so that it doesn't go beyond here. So before Akwa came, before social media came, it was social media that exposed some of the activities of their pastors. Before the social media came, you never knew the evil of the church. It was social media that started exposing the evil atrocities that they commit in Okija Shrine. Give credit. The Jesus that liberated everything was social media. Not your government. Your government were so dull. Social media now helps investigation. Yes. Do you know how many persons pastors collected their cars? Do you know how many persons false prophecies destroyed their families? In fact, there is a family in my maternal home. How they make competition? You can assume what are you saying, Mr. Sunday? If you don't understand what I'm saying, you go and sit down. Catch your one small chair. Sit down. Hello? So some of these crimes, these things were going on before now. Do you know you don't longer see posters? You know, you guys forget so soon. You don't longer see posters everywhere. Prophet Dr. Josephine, Prophet Dr. Bishop Dr. this and that. It is no longer there again. You know why? Because social media has exposed a lot of things. But many of you are still victim. Now let me ask you one thing. Do you know that there are pastors, you know, today, in the beginning, when they started their church, they were, even their shadows were healing people. Yes, now, people they hired from nowhere. They gathered the whole crowd they have today with gig men they hired. Today, they no longer do the same miracle again. They now tell you that they are now teachers of the scripture because they have gathered crowd. They will now use the gospel to hold you down. It is no longer miracle, miracle, miracle. They are no longer going to crusade from one place to another again. You know why? Because social media has exposed a lot. So you cannot, before you see any new church now that will grow, boom, it will take time. It is no longer like that. You know why? Because their secret, their format has been exposed, except if they get another one. Some of their victims cannot even go out. It is like being a Catholic member. A Catholic person will come out from his church, just come for a program in your place and still return back to Catholic, and you'll be like Keheji Jidonya. Their mind has been conditioned to be victim forever. In Nigeria, Gary you want to buy in the market today, there are political contributors into that particular industry. Without so, it will not work. So I recently started advising some of my friends, some of my guys. It is better you have a politician. It is better you have a politician as your friend or as your godfather. Even if he doesn't have money today, be patient with him. Engineer. Oh. All right. This is where I will leave you. I condemn the kangaroo judgment against the young man. Things should be done. I'm not telling you he's innocent. Oh, I'm not also sure if he's 100% innocent. But let's follow the due process. Even if we want to convict a man, it shouldn't be persecution motivated by members of Udogachi. Bunch of atro. You need to see these guys in Anambra State. Sometimes they harass people. Oh. You don't know how many persons these people, Gina, they are custody there. Are they not also criminals? Are they pure? This is where I will leave you guys this morning. My name is Governor Eziokwu. So let the right thing be done. Before you convict a man, follow a due process. Uno complaining over the wrong judgment meted upon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But some of our small brothers they have become victim of the same kind or pattern of judgment, illegal judgment against them, and they are in custody. Go to prisons and see. Go to Owerri prisons, Imo State, and see. Go to Oka prisons and see. Go to Enugu. Thousands of Igbo youths are there. I'm telling you that 40% of them were being intimidated. Their situation in prisons, we are politically motivated by somebody who has more money more than them, and that is why they are in custody. Who does that now? The same Igbo that should come out in totality to condemn this kind of evils being done anywhere. Like now in Imo State, if you come out in your local government and you want to challenge the governor of the state, to tell the governor that they are taking your local government allocation, do you know that they will use police to chase you out of your local government? The government will do so, and the poor masses will not even say anything. The point I want to make to you here now is, do you know that for the past 1 year, Akwa Okuko Tiwara Aki was in Udogachi custody? I don't know what their lawyers are doing. They were detained at the office of Udogachi. People that are not police. They are not law enforcement agencies, and they have nothing to do. So, the magistrate, please, let me ask you, where did you get, who recorded Akwa's statement? Who arrested him? Members of Udogachi. So you think about this thing. Think about this thing I'm telling you. So Akwa was in Udogachi custody on their Kodo. He was in their custody in Oka. Maybe you don't know about this thing I'm telling you. Watch if they are bringing him to court. You cannot see any policeman there. What is Nigeria turned into? And Akwa had lawyers. He was paying. And the lawyers saw this kind of thing coming from Udogachi custody. So Udogachi, members of Udogachi extracted statement from Akwa, under which law under the laws of Federal Republic of Nigeria or under Anambra State law? I think it's time we begin to check some of this court, some of this law court, if some of them are now privatized, like the ones Wike had in his custody. I said custody, I didn't say in his position or he controls. I said in his custody, because by the time the judiciary can no longer act according to the law, which means either they have been hijacked or their conscience is no longer active. Consider these things I'm saying here. So members of Udogachi, you now have an IPO. Akwa had an Udogachi IPO who extracted statement from him, and it was the IPO that took him to court. So Udogachi can now intimidate anybody and just extract statement. No, I never see this kind of law before. Something is wrong with us. So the federal lawmakers from that particular state, all the politicians and the leaders there, you guys are keeping quiet and this kind of things are going on. So I don't know when it will stop. Thank you.